General controls and view options. You're going to be finding yourself using the mouse wheel a lot in Davinci. Most of the controls can be controlled just by hovering over the control and using the mouse wheel. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to come here to primaries, and if I hover over any of these controls and I use the mouse, notice now that I can control it using the mouse wheel. So all what I'm doing is just I'm going to hover over the blue channel here, just bring it down just by rotating the mouse wheel down or rotating it up. The same can be done to the overall controls here down, to the blur controls. Basically, most of the controls here can be controlled through the mouse wheel. I guess one of the few controls that you cannot control with the mouse wheel would be the color wheels, where you have to click and drag. And the numerical controls down, like saturation and contrast. You can also hover over the timeline and just use the scroll wheel to scroll over the timeline. You can also hover your mouse over the monitor and using the mouse wheel just zoom out or in. To reset the monitor zoom, hit Shift and Z. Now for viewing options. Notice that we have multiple view options in Resolve. This is our monitor. If we go to View and we go to Cinema Viewer, we are presented with a full screen view of our monitor. In order to close the Cinema Viewer, just hit this button. You can also go to View and go to Enhanced Viewer, which basically brings us a bigger monitor that we can zoom in and out, but we still have all the controls here. We can also go to View and the Full Screen Viewer, which is basically a full screen viewer, but we still have some controls down. And of course, we have the lightbox view. Just uncheck lightbox. And one very important feature is that we can use the middle button in the mouse to copy grades from one shot to another. So, let's say that I like the grade from this shot and I want to apply it from this shot to this shot. I'm going to click on this shot, hover over the shot with the grading that I want on, and click the middle button in the mouse. And now I copied the grade from this shot to this shot.